We're exploring more of the beautiful French Riviera, traveling by train from Nice to Cannes. It's an easy trip. It only takes about 30 minutes. It's 40 kilometers in distance, and they've got a couple trains every hour. So Nice makes a very good home base from which you can get out to see beautiful cities such as Cannes. The train station is right in town, so in a few minutes walking, you'll reach the pedestrian zone. And here's the route we'll be taking as we walk from the train station through the pedestrian shopping areas down to the waterfront and along the promenade past the deluxe hotels. There are a couple of major lanes that form the commercial spine. One of them here you see is for pedestrians only, and this runs for about a mile. It'll take you all the way to the train station. To tell you the name of the street, I wanted to make sure I got the local pronunciation correct, so I asked a friendly shop lady.
Pardon?
How do you say?
Rue Ménadier, c'est tout là.
Rue Ménadier.
Rue Ménadier.
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 Voilà.
Plenty of souvenir shops and a whole variety of merchandise for sale. Because Cannes is a waterfront resort, we're heading down to the shore to have a look along the beach area, easily reached 2 blocks from that shopping street. There is an old town just beyond the marina up on the hill, whose origins go back over 1,000 years. But for now, we're just taking a look from a distance. It's spectacular with the castle and the tower. It's really quite lovely. We've been up there in other movies that you can see on our series. For this visit, we decided to stick with the newer part of town and walk along the waterfront, check out some hotels, and do a little shopping. Naturally, there's a casino here, of course, and on the other side of the building is the convention center and the film festival hall. Cannes is one of the most famous of the towns along the French Riviera, especially noted because of the International Film Festival held here every year in the month of May. The sidewalks all around the festival hall are dimpled with many impressions from the big stars, their handprints and footprints and signatures. Here is an interesting sculpture of a lion and her cubs and some super deluxe luxury hotels. The Majestic is another of the grandest of the hotels. The main boulevard of Cannes is the Croisette, which is like any luxury boulevard in Europe. It's lined with the big fancy hotels, and there's the beach on one side and a row of luxury shops. You've got Louis Vuitton and Valentino, Chanel, and so on, and those top hotels. So this is one of the great neighborhoods of the city that you just absolutely must come and spend some time at. There's a real estate office offering apartments for 10 million euro. It's a great neighborhood for walking, but if you don't have the time or energy, or you're just feeling a little lazy, you can ride around in one of these tourist trains. Perhaps the most spectacular hotel lobby along this strip is the Marriott Hotel with this wonderful atrium. Used to be the Noga Hilton, and the Marriott has taken it over and done a great job. Now, these hotels really don't mind if you come in and have a look around. They welcome you as a future customer, so feel free to take a look and enjoy the facilities. The Carlton Hotel is generally considered the grande dame of Cannes, one of the most elegant resorts all along the Riviera. And you might be pleasantly surprised at how affordable it could be in the wintertime, in the off-season. You come in the late fall, early spring, and you could probably get a room here for under $300. After walking along and checking out the waterfront area, it's time to go inland a few blocks and look at the deluxe shopping street of Cannes, Rue d'Antibes. This is like a rodeo drive, but yet parts of it are down to earth. There's ordinary shops as well as some upscale, and it's just beautifully designed, nicely laid out with the wide sidewalks and just one lane of traffic peacefully going through. The perfumery Fragonard is based in this Provence area and has a lovely shop. You can go inside for some heavenly aromas. Getting hungry, we noticed there are not a lot of restaurants on this main street, but the side lanes have got some good choices. So we went poking around and got lucky At this friendly restaurant, the servers were really hustling. They brought us some delicious foods. Nice chance to sit down, take a break, rest up and chat a bit while we recharge our batteries. The price was very reasonable for what we had, just 10 euros per person. We continue walking a few more blocks on this beautiful Rue d'Antibes, and then we'll continue to the train station for our departure. It's just a great street, and yet you might easily miss it in your visit to Cannes because it's not that waterfront boulevard with the great hotels and the film festival hall, and it's far from the old town, about a mile down the other side. So be sure to look for this street because you'll enjoy taking a stroll here. Well, that wraps up this visit to Cannes. We do have other movies about this city and other places in the region of Provence, Nice, Avignon, all around from Marseille to Monaco. So be sure to look at our YouTube channel with over 1,000 free movies all about the world's great destinations. A half-hour train ride brings us back along the beautiful coastline to our home base in Nice. And notice they even allow dogs to come right on the train. No problem, they're very well behaved.
Doing this like that.